My name is Themblin and I'm a boy gamer, and today we are looking at the Nindies Showcase for Spring 2019. Nintendo plus Indies equals Nindies. How clever.
Good morning.
There's a cup, and he has a head. What could that mean?
We recommend to switch to milk to complete your regiment of
Milk? No, milk is not good for you. Unless it's coconut milk.
If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care, you're bound to splash all over. Your whole day is ruined. To demonstrate proper pouring technique, I shall apply my face protector.
See, that's so creepy. Why do you need to wear a mask?
The normal way to pour milk is to raise the pouring container and angle it at no more than 45 degrees positively as you approach your drinking vessel. I will now begin to pour.
I never found this game appealing. It's very... The art style is very creepy and disturbing. But the cool thing is that Microsoft approved this. So two hardware companies working together. It's a good thing.
You can thank Studio MDHR for making their award-winning game so special, and our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even more players. As fans know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil, and now the beast is coming for his head, cup and all. In this run-and-gun action game, you'll dodge fire and dish out your own, whether you play solo or invite a buddy along for the ride. Those gorgeous hand-drawn cell animations rendered in classic 1930s style look as good as ever, and the live jazz soundtrack by Christopher Madigan will still charm and haunt you in the best of ways. You'll see why when Cuphead launches on Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
Today? No way.
Hello everyone, I'm Kirk Scott.
Oh,
Friendly Neighborhood Indie Guy.
new person.
I'm Katie Casper, the friendly gamer.
Katie Casper. Friend Casper the friendly gamer.
We couldn't wait to share the news about Cuphead, and we're just getting started.
You mean you wanted to sell it, so you needed...
Mario and the Legend of Zelda, there are many other worlds to explore. Created by our talented indie partners, these games embody the quality of curation that fans have come to expect on Nintendo Switch.
That's right, Kirk. Developers across the
That's
globe
right.
embrace Nintendo Switch, and they have plenty more unique experiences to share with everyone. Whether it's building a kingdom, vanquishing angels and demons, or just kicking back and tending a farm, games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo Switch already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year. See for yourself.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative from the creator of Cannonball, Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by Jocelyn Reyes.
Does look pretty
It's a
good.
squad-focused, turn-based strategy game where you're faced with difficult choices. Will you search for supplies, heal a wounded ally, fight off a monster, rescue a helpless stranger, save your dog? Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your band of friends road trips across the United States. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a catch. The farther west you go, the weirder things get. Plus, all levels, roadmaps, and characters are randomly generated, so every playthrough offers a fresh take on this perilous journey. Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes to Nintendo Switch this fall.
I like how it's turn-based.
One man is prepared to destroy anyone in his sight using moves reminiscent of a violent ballet, all while guided by a self-aware banana named Pedro. Using his arsenal of absolutely crazy
Banana?
skills, you'll battle through the violent underworlds of Old Town, District Null, and beyond. Go full throttle with all your weapons and your body, jumping, flipping, and swinging while putting the drop.
This is wild.
Since you'll be running and gunning, there's bound to be chaos. Slow things down by shifting.
I think the concept is pretty cool.
And dual-wield destruction with elegant accuracy. My Friend Pedro drops in as a console exclusive for Nintendo Switch this
Console exclusive. Whoa.
In the emotional survival game NeoCab, fulfilling your job as a rideshare driver is the only way
NeoCab?
to reconnect with your best friend Savvy, who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the last human driver in a city overrun by automation. As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city, Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing your emotions via the field grid system, are all elements you need to maintain to keep your job and find your friend. Oh, don't forget, Capra is watching. NeoCab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
You know, I've always wanted to lead a pack of dogs in the wilderness. This next game will be as close as I ever get. Let's check in with Lindsay Rostel, the game's director.
Okay.
The Iditarod Dog Sled Race is a grueling 1,000-mile journey embarked upon by teams of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels every year. Anyone can win, but many are just trying to finish, trying to prove to themselves that they can do it. As game director at Timberline Studio, I became fascinated, and some might say a little bit obsessed, with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while
Oh,
we don't
dog
have
sledding.
a real Iditarod anytime soon, we're thrilled and a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your mind?
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything.
Actual gameplay.
Hi, I'm
What's up?
supposed to achieve great things. Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more. Hi,
Doggy.
I'm a disappointment.
You're not a
So, I've
disappointment.
decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things we're going to plan. Dogs, sled, on way. However, things tend to go to plan right up until they don't.
Oh no. No. Doggy.
You are the musher, training for the grueling Iditarod race. With your trusty crew of dogs, navigate the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game, hundreds of unique events can occur. Tend to your dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive. Thanks to the Nintendo Switch system's gyro controls, you can look around the environment with a simple turn of the system in handheld mode.
Oh.
Red Lantern races onto Nintendo Switch later this year. I don't know about you, Katie, but when I play horror games, I jump a lot.
Me too.
Fortunately, Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scare meter. Don't get me wrong, Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective on survival horror games. Craft weapons, prepare traps, fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces in the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up the next morning. The world of Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events will vary for each playthrough and player. There's no linear path in these woods, so proceed with caution and note each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood. Darkwood creeps onto Nintendo Switch this May.
This next game has both style and substance. Katana Zero. You play as a well-trained assassin, the Dragon, capable of instantly taking out any obstacles in your path. Mysterious powers and precognition allow you to both see the future and manipulate time. As you cut through each level, you'll leave no breathing bodies.
That's cool, how you
I
can
must recommend
hit
caution.
bullets back with your sword.
Heroes can return the favor by eliminating
That's really cool.
a single hit. But don't fret. The game literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and improve. Yes, that should work. After a hard-fought mission, sip some tea and try to rest. The next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons. Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand, and remember, leave no survivors. Katana Zero slashes its way to Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
Oh, pre-purchase.
Game is pretty.
Wait! Let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Yep.
So let's pass it over to our friends at Double Fine.
Hi, I'm Lee.
Double Fine?
Productions.
Oh,
Creator of
snap.
Stacking in Headlander. And
Psychonauts
today,
2?
we're gonna show you something that has never been seen before. I heard it's rad. Don't spoil it.
Unreal Engine. Published by Bamco. Interesting.
Twice destroyed, lies in ruin.
If it's published by Bandai Namco, is it really independent?
If we are to survive, if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is rad.
Rad.
Righteous.
What is it?
Foul beats.
Custom Quest 3? No.
Mutation. Mutation. Tight. The child shows promise, but the time has come for their real quest to begin. You are rad.
You are rad. Is that both a name and an adjective?
Trust me when I say, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is. Not only is Creature in the Well a world debut, it's also a top-down action-adventure game inspired by the fine art of pinball. It all takes place in the desert, where a giant creature has entrapped townsfolk in an eternal sandstorm. As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the power to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment. The controls may be simple, but there's a deep well of skills to master across all 8 handcrafted dungeons. While you fight for survival, savor every corner of this painterly world in all its pinball glory. When Creature in the Well emerges from the depths, this summer.
Betrayed and left for dead, Mr. Wolf finds himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and hell-bent on enacting his revenge. On the bright side, he's got grit in his gut and a wolf on his head. That means you don't mess with this guy. The world is his weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from Paper Cult, it's yours too. So, choreograph the most spectacular combos you can, using everything from hatchets to ladders to carrots. Your alternative? Basically just death. Better improvise and fast, as our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him. Find out just how twisted this Western revenge tale will get when Bloodroots comes to Nintendo Switch.
Bloodroots. What is this? World of Warcraft? Look, Tauren. Crocolisks. Volpera. Pyne, their story becomes yours.
Primal fantasy collides with the advanced game design of today in Pyne. In this open-world, third-person action-adventure game,
Oh, Zelda.
you and your enemies will adapt to your choices. You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain. The only way to prepare is to scavenge, barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies. It'll be a true fight for survival.
Can you farm though?
Goes wild on Nintendo Switch this
I'm not kidding. I wanted to farm in Zelda. That's the one thing that was missing.
But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
Oh yes.
for Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Vlambeer.
Yes!
Yes.
People want to know what games and when.
You won't have to wait long to fight endless hordes of enemies because Super Crate Box is coming out next month.
Next month?
Players can engage in multiplayer matches, a feature that's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version.
Plus,
Nuclear Throne today?
action roguelike about mutants who spend
No
their days
way.
thrown in a gritty, post-apocalyptic world. Whether solo or with a fellow mutant buddy in co-op mode, you can become ruler of the wasteland.
Oh, and a new game announcement, Vlambeer Arcade. It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog over time.
Over time?
Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric game where
So
you
it's like an
punch
early access game.
space bugs that split up into more space bugs when you defeat them. But never
There's no
fear,
guarantee that they're gonna add more games.
boss monsters, Ultra Bugs, will unlock enemy DNA that you can use to customize your ship.
The sprite art looks pretty good though.
Ultra Bugs is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay.
Shooter fans, we've shot planes out of the sky, destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this aquatic world, you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus modes for 1 to 4 players or bots. This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with content. It's more than 150 challenges across
An oceanic amount of content.
5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across in adventure mode. You'll be able to toggle between classic dual stick controls and motion aiming, whether you're playing locally or online. The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard when Swim Sanity makes a splash
Swim Sanity.
this summer.
First there was Vinsanity, Linsanity,
Newest game from
Swim
Inti
Sanity.
Creates.
Inti Creates.
Inti Creates and Sunsoft present
Sunsoft?
the long-awaited sequel to the Mutant
No way.
adventure game. Blaster
Semester.
Zero is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What's gonna be called? Blaster Master 1.
G Sophia is equipped with the Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls from tall heights or takes damage. Build your arsenal of powerful sub-weapons and blast any mutant scum that stands in your way as you traverse each stage. Jason also has some new tricks up his sleeve. He can now counter enemy attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can be chained into multiple attacks that dish out lots of damage back at the enemy. In Blaster Master Zero 2, the stage is set in
Oh,
outer
okay.
space.
02.
More than ever before.
What is the point of saying that?
Galaxy to a host of different planets and their orbiting planetoids.
Call it Blaster Master 3 or something.
Power up both G Sophia and Jason. During their journey, Jason and Eve will cross paths with a motley cast of fellow metal attacker tank pilots and their support droids. Will their fellow pilots become trusted friends or bitter enemies? Mutant blasting action is back! Blaster Master 02!
That's a terrible name. Available today. I beat that first game,
Why are you upside down right now?
but I didn't really like it that
There
much.
are many theories as to why, but the true reason remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that, until just recently, lay dormant, or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
The game. July 4th. Independence Day.
It's no longer a mystery that the official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you...
I've never even seen this TV show.
The events of Season
I
3
kind of want to,
alongside
but I don't have
other
Netflix.
Explore the town of Hawkins, solve puzzles, battle enemies, and uncover mysteries as one of 12 playable characters from the hit original series. Cancel your long weekend plans because the game arrives on Nintendo Switch the
This
very
weekend?
same day as the third season on Netflix. Stranger things have happened.
Ah.
Okay, that's quite a selection of games coming soon to Nintendo Switch. But guess what?
There's more.
Tons of great indie games available right now on the system.
To celebrate indie games and their creators, we're running a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express. No shortage of games and distinctive worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out.
I need to get those games.
On behalf of Nintendo, we'd like to thank all the indie developers that bring their incredibly unique game worlds to Nintendo Switch, and the avid players that support indie games. We are extremely grateful.
Huh. Do you hear something?
Music.
Finally, I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember.
Why does she jump around like that?
At least this guy is familiar. And that pulsing rhythm. Wait. I think I was called here for a purpose. It looks like I've got work to do. And this time, I have help.
Can't believe Nintendo would allow this. Well, that's the end of the Nindies showcase. Guess it's not a Nindies Direct. Overall, it was okay. Nothing major. I guess Cuphead was the biggest thing, so they led with that. But I'm not really interested in that. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.